That's weird, man.
Well,
Yeah, I don't know how
the
to be
crowd,
honest
the
with you.
situation. This is NFL football at its best. Here's third down. That is caught by Shakir. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker.
Yeah, strange.
Tackle coming up.
I don't know why sometimes it does that, sometimes it doesn't.
Gosh, given the time and the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so. But it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2. To throw is Allen. Pass taken in by his big time.
Yeah, we could use that for sure.
Keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
Well, I guess it doesn't really matter.
Got the first down.
But that doesn't allow
I
them
mean,
to relax. They still have plenty of work to do.
I guess it would be better for the Bills for the Ravens to miss the playoffs, I would assume. That's got to be better, right?
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Brown 80!
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Xavier McKinney in there to drop him as that clock continues.
But wouldn't we rather face the Steelers in the playoffs than the Ravens? We don't want to face the Ravens, right? I guess that's what I'm saying.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Allen. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his health. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Now Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's caught. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the
drop was
football
killer
and knocked him down to force a 4th down.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Throwing, Allen. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone.
I didn't even kick that full power.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
I didn't even kick it at full power. Why?
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use.
Why is that
in
not?
the final stages.
No, I didn't even kick it at full power. That's what I mean.
Love. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining.
Maybe looking for a flag, but they're not going to get one there. They took a shot, hoping to find a way to sneak into field goal range, but it's incomplete. And now with time almost gone, the task gets much more difficult.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Let's go. Strike, yellow, 43. Black ultra. White trail, yellow. Steel, needle blue.
One last shot now for Love. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. A fun, close ball game comes to
Dang, I really took the whole second half with the football.
They were on the wrong side of
this defense was good. At first, it wasn't intentional.
Yeah, the effort.
But he sacked me here.
Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look in the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done.
I kept the extra guy on the right and slid to the left, so that way my line would slide to the left. 66 still stands there. And then nobody blocks the blitzer. He only rushes 1, 2, 3, 4 people against a 6-man pass rush. He still sacked me. I threw an incomplete pass. Then I converted this. I definitely had a lucky drive here. I converted. This was 4th and 23. He dropped the linebacker into a deep middle instead of a yellow. And I ran this a little different because I knew he was playing zone. Then I run it with the running back. So I kept the running back in the block this time. Sent Kincaid on the streak, so I could quick up the streak if it was there. But I had Palmer right over the middle. He just was able to possession catch it. Hold on, I held on to that one. And this, I got extremely lucky here. Watch this. I don't know why I even threw this here, but he was gonna tackle me, so I was 4th down. I figured I'd throw it. But somehow either he doesn't press triangle. I don't know what he does, but I got real lucky on that. And I made a good read here. I have Palmer for the touchdown. I don't want the touchdown. Now I'm kill the clock mode because of how long it took me to get down here within a minute. So he escaped with the win. It's annoying though that I can't sort by player anymore. So now I guess I just gotta look through every single person in the top 100 if I want to look. Oh man, I'm tired. What was his name? Real something or other? This guy. Nah, no way. How would you have enough time to play? You saying this is Troy Franklin? There's no way Troy Franklin has had time for 100 games in 15 days. With travel and games and studying and meetings and practice and recovery days in the tub and I don't feel like an NFL player would ever really actually. Oh well, then it's not him. Then it ain't him. That's how I would view it. If I split half my games with someone else playing, it ain't me. It's two people. Yeah, that don't mean much to me. I like Trey Franklin though. I liked him in college. He went to Oregon, I'm pretty sure. I think he played with Bo Nix in college too. I'm pretty sure. Let me check some stuff here though on my phone. So I already checked this today, I'm pretty sure. I should check and see if there's any bets I want to do for Monday Night Football. I feel like the Steelers are winning, but I feel like the value's probably not there. Minus 185? Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like how? Like I don't understand. Like if it was only Trey Franklin, I would be like, how has Trey Franklin got more time to play Madden than me? He definitely spends more time traveling, but no, that makes sense. But yeah, he definitely. He played opponents. They got that connection. I always find it cool when wide receivers in college end up playing with their quarterback from college. I feel like they get that cool, that little chemistry boost. Um, That so in betting that means that's the money line. So minus 185 means in order to win $100, I would need to bet $185. So if it's exactly even, it'd be like plus 100, which means if I bet $100, um, I would win $100 plus you get your $100 back. Um, Yeah, the lower that number goes, minus 200, then you have to bet $200 to win $100, minus 400, so on and so forth. You'd have to bet $400 to win $100, um, so on and so forth. Um, is the NBA Cup game tonight? The the Spurs and Knicks, is that on tonight or no? Tomorrow? Tomorrow, okay. Um, I do want to check something though. Let me see here. Okay, my buddy put together a bet I kind of liked earlier. Let me see. Um, he did Tua under passing tonight. Let's see, passing yards. Tua. He said under Gainwell for 10 receiving yards. I do kind of like that. He's been used out of the backfield pretty good. And then Steelers to win. Yeah, I like that. I feel like this could be a very possible. It's supposed to be cold there tonight too. Steelers by 29. Yeah, that would be crazy. That would pay out very good. That's got to be like plus 1,600 or something. So if you bet 100, you'd win $1,600. Yeah, I'm gonna tail this one. Let me check the stats. I just did that by feel. I didn't even do that by research. Receiving yards on the season. Gainwell for 10. Okay, almost 70%. 9 out of 13. To 96 and a half. But they don't have TJ Watt. But still. Passing yards. Season. Oh, he's only won over this in 5 games. I definitely see this as a possibility. Okay, so what the heck is the Dolphins hashtag? I thought it was fins up. It's not fins up. And I thought it was go fins. Not go fins either. Shows you how little I bet the Dolphins this year. I can't remember their hashtag. Uh, oh, fins up with PH. Okay. Okay. I just spelled it wrong. I'm gonna get back to playing here soon, but I want to get these bets in before the game starts gambling. Okay, let's see what else we got going on for tonight. Let's see. Those are all checked. This one. Madden 20. When I played who? I have to check. Hold on, I gotta click on YouTube. I wish it would show me a little bit more text than what it does. When I played the Jets in Madden 20, that's. Did Pua Barkley or Kelsey score this week? I had them in a little thing here, but I can't see anything about it. Maybe they just didn't pay anything out yet because the game's not over. Dolphins and Steelers to both make a field goal in each half. Ooh, I don't know if I like that. I feel like that's trickier than it sounds. Barkley did score. Okay, so they're just not done yet with that because the week's not over yet. Okay, so nothing in there I really want to do. Not done. No, no. Monday Night Football 20% boost plus 100 odds. Uh, I really want to take the Dolphins. Let's see. Mm, that was a max $5 bet. Okay, I got another wager going on. Let's see this one here. We're taking the Steelers on this one. Oh gosh. I used the Eagles? What year was that? Oh, like he froze the game? Was it that cheater dude? I freeze? Dang, I used the Eagles in Madden 20? I don't remember doing that. That I freeze dude? Oh, I hate that dude. He's so annoying. Literally, if I run into him right now on a stream, if it pops up on the bottom and says that's who I'm playing, I'll just turn the stream off. Or I'll close the app. And hopefully I won't get a loss before we jump in the game. Because there's no point in even playing him because literally he's actually not even bad at the game, but he'll play the game. Although I haven't seen his name on here at all this year. Maybe he finally gave up on being a doofus. But he actually was pretty solid at the game, but he just would never take a loss. Like his record was always like maybe he doesn't like this monthly thing, but his record is always like 400 wins and like 11 losses. He wouldn't take like any loss. Anytime he was going to lose, he'd just freeze the game. Nah, I didn't play him this year. Did I freeze, dude? No, I don't think I played him this year. I could be wrong. Hopefully a while ago. I don't like playing that dude at all. Yeah, I know I might have ran into him this year, and if I did, I probably ended the stream. I might have just turned the stream off. I might have just turned my whole game off. I say turn the stream off, but I mean turn my game off, because if I turn the game off, it turns the stream off. So, because there's just no point in playing him. Like you never win. You just waste your time. If you win, you don't win, and if you lose, he just win. He just takes his win. It's so corny. First touchdown score. I'm not betting that garbage. No, no. Okay, one last thing to look at. I think you're mistaking me for somebody else. I don't feel like I played with the Rams a lot. Oh, was this the? Oh, maybe I was this in playoff time? Maybe in the playoffs, what I used to do was, if my team was eliminated, I would jump to a different team. Yeah, so in the playoffs, what I used to do is if the Bills weren't in it or lost, I would then start using the other team I was rooting for to win. So maybe I was rooting for the Eagles, and then maybe they got eliminated, and then I rooted for the Rams against. Was that the year against the Bengals? Was that 20? No, that wasn't. Was that 2020 or was that a different year? I remember what year the Bengals and Rams faced in the Super Bowl. Yeah, but what time of the year was that? I really don't remember using the Browns either. That's funny because I don't remember that at all. Ooh, Nuggets Rockets is tonight. That's a good game if everybody's playing. This one, I just did a crazy one. I just put 62 cents on Ollie Gordon to score, Adam Thielen to score, and Alex Ingold to score. Pays out $441 if those three guys score. That's a complete waste of 62 cents, but you never know. Alright, let's get back to playing.
With a new stadium rising just to the west of us, for now we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills.
And 24.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Oates, and that's the kicker Tyler Luke set to get this started. Off we go from a snowy Orchard Park. And he stops at 25. The drive will begin there.
That wasn't that long ago, though. You could look at some really old ones and find my Twitch ones. That was a long time ago. This is what it was like driving at like 2 o'clock today.
Allen gonna throw to get things going. He's got a man downfield. It's Shakir.
That was risky.
On the other side of midfield. A huge play right off the bat. 33 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Out.
A run, this is Gilliam. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Going to get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Second and 10.
I like the last two soundtracks of Madden have been really good, I feel like.
Quickly to Shakir for the RPO. And they're going to be set up in the 15. A pickup there of 28 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Ravens 7.
Right on 2nd down. It's Allen. Rolling to the left. He won all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Mike Green, he gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. Here's Allen to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. What a call on his opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain.
Bad job by me.
Second and 7. From the gun, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. A big play after being backed up. 32 yards.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. That's Gregory Rousseau in on the stop. From the 41, here's 2nd and 9. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Jackson looking to throw.
I completely believe that he was vocal from the start too. I didn't want to give up something else.
Touchdown Ravens. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. These kicks not a given in the snow, but this one is good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead.
You mean a game I lost to them? Yeah, I mean I can lose to anything. Anybody can win with any team.
They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35.
Yeah, there's probably some BS happening, I would assume. Oh, the real game?
Ball rest at the 37.
What game are you? I don't know which game. Is that the punt return game to start the season?
Now Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook.
Yeah, that's kind of BS. But at the same time, I mean, that was your first game with the Rodgers, and then he got hurt. So, who knows?
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James.
Hold that block.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this.
Bro, you know I didn't do that. Now you're being extra.
Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Bills first down.
You don't even know old man, bro. The real old man, the PS2 Madden was really good. Obviously the graphics weren't as good, but the gameplay was, chef's kiss.
Allen, gonna give it to Cook.
Like, that was the real man. User skill was what determined high ball. Like, if you threw a deep streak on this game and you guys don't react, that doesn't happen. Or that didn't happen, I should say. I mean, that is different, but...
From the gun, here is Allen. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he will get into the end zone.
He was under that. I didn't know if he gave up on the fact that he didn't think I would throw that out there.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play.
He was in position, and then all of a sudden he wasn't.
Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drive.
Oh, it's a Mike versus Mike coach matchup. I didn't even realize that.
Towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
You don't like Tua that much? So I'm not a big fan of his, but I don't hate him like that. Normal write-off.
A first down throw for Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's got this.
Yep, that's true. He is.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime.
Truer words haven't been spoken.
34 now. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Now timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey, officer, what? No, yo.
Throwing Jackson. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Again, it's Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers.
Oh yeah, you're right. These teams made the trade. I forgot about that.
Inside the 35. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down. They'll look to throw yet again. And he'll take it on in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. That his second touchdown tonight. Luke now for the extra point. Through the snowflakes, this one good. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the
I like Patrick Queen.
Short kick taken just inside the 20.
I liked it better when you could run through players who just dove in front of you like that.
Now Allen on first down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area.
Well, they just dive in front of you. They shouldn't be rewarded for that.
Second down. To the air once more. It's Allen. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Joshua
I actually don't
Palmer
think he got
was
that.
the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up the third down. Looking to throw, it's Allen.
Oh my goodness, dude! You dropped a guy off. You're having an ability to catch in front of those people.
Defensively, it'll set up a
Rough.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wisnowski, to punt. Wester on the return. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
They're running on first down with Henry. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there back. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here.
Jets fired Steve Wilkes. Yeah, I saw that.
To do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Second down, Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A big play there for Baltimore. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
No, we changed.
They'll send Flowers in motion. Jackson going to give it up on a pop pass.
Dang, he couldn't get around the end.
Jay Flowers.
Good play.
Touchdown, Baltimore. On is Luke to add the extra point. And he missed it. No good. The footing makes kicking very difficult. The snow perhaps playing in to that next extra point. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
Made a critical error this game.
At the 12. And a solid run back.
Are you commentating the real life game? I like Russell Douglas. He had a good little couple of years with the Bills. Year and a half. Did he get a pick? Oh, there's a good hit, maybe. His contract was up, so they just let him go.
He'll start on the ground with Cook. He did not want to go down there. Harry tacklers. It's a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. This one downfield complete to Cooks. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
Yeah, McDaniels is annoying.
Down to the 16-yard line.
I wish he was cooler. No, you don't, you bomb.
Design run here for Allen.
Your record is absolutely awful in full games.
Turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. Allen now on second down. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Got his man at the 6. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain.
I know, right?
Just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They'll try it now with Hook. To the pylon, he's in. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
The score, Ravens 20, Bills 14.
Maybe a little early for this here in the 3rd quarter. They want to get it back now, so here comes an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Slip avoids the hit stick.
What they're thinking. You find yourself down in the 3rd quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
On the give, here's Henry. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
His offense is good, and I made 2 critical mistakes in that first time. He might end my streak here. Can't win them all.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3. 4th quarter underway, and here's Henry. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you can see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And third down coming up.
It's now third down and less than a yard.
Jackson now. And he's got it to Flowers.
Prime games this week, yeah. This week coming up, we got some real good ones.
First down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Yeah, they need to play better for sure.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. They'll send Flowers in motion. A little quick pass to the receiver heading left. But he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. A give right up the middle to Henry. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Intercepted, let's go. I know, right?
They'll go again here with Henry. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down. So on is Tyler Luke in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's
Good
just
shit.
so hard to have the confidence
About to
that when
end
you
the
stick
streak.
that plant foot, it's not going to give way.
How good
So
things
give
must
credit.
come to an
That was
end.
really well done.
The return starts at the 13. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still one timeout left. Final minute, 1st and 10.
Oh, was that what? That was the weirdest animation. They gave me the, that looked weird. It looked like they gave me the catch and then they gave him the knockout. What was
One
that?
of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Moving outside the pocket.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
That's caught outside. It's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
32 yards. And the Bills first down. First and 10.
He'll get up and spike it with 11 seconds to go. So a big kick coming for the veteran Matt Prater. This to get back to a one-possession game. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. And this one online, and it is good. And they are indeed back within one score. That score, too little, too late. They need a recovery and a miracle here. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Yo. Ready.
That's quickly to Andrews on the RPO. And will be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, the first quarter.
For the visitors, the Ravens.
This was a mistake.
They're going to wind up victorious. Here in the
I either have to throw it right away, like right now. Waited a little too long, maybe. But not only was that a mistake, I scored too fast. After my first mistake, with a minute here, I'm not supposed to score this fast. I need to just go down. Because I have to make sure I score last there. I try to make up for my first error. And I didn't. Wow, what a bad blitz. Blitzing 6, he's got 5. Nobody gets a... I should have switched up, maybe.
He was 5 for 6 on 3rd or 4th and 1. He stopped here. Analytics says go, and they are going to.
Oh, they're on their own 29? They got it.
First down, Pittsburgh, as Hayward is able to get up over the top of it and get a first down for the Steelers. Now, this defense, we talked about it earlier.
I like all the Dolphins players. Yeah, we stopped him. Yeah, we stopped him. No, you didn't stop him. No, you didn't.
With the run game improvements from the Miami Dolphins, and that does not come as a surprise to me.
What was I on before? Was I an 18-game win streak? Is that what it was?
Effectively, generally, played pretty good defense along with it. Anthony Weaver trying to figure out a way to slow down Rodgers here tonight after that big game at Baltimore. He has to come underneath. He's able to hit Gainwell, and Gainwell got smacked. No gain on the play, and these Dolphins defenders.
Gainwell did not gain well there. Bring back sorting by name. I can't even, do this fast because my brain starts hurting.
He's going to take his shots, but they're showing it a little bit late. They've been doing that the last couple of possessions and trying to change the look in the picture for Aaron Rodgers so that he can't get a beat. Because last week, he took advantage of some of those looks against Baltimore and brought the deep ball back into this offense. Rodgers busy working the hard count tonight. Dolphins have not been in this DK.
Yeah, nice gain for DK.
As the ball is into Miami territory and a completion of 21 yards after a 7-catch, 148-yard day against the Ravens. Well, really good job. Jonnu Smith is going to come in here, and this holds Tyrell Dodson, the linebacker, and so it allows DK Metcalf then. You see that window that opens up right here in the middle for DK Metcalf to get into, and as soon as Rodgers sees that with that 2-deep safety look, that ball's coming in a hurry. And DK Metcalf catches it right in stride. Boy, that release by Rodgers hasn't changed at all. No, that looked like a 20-year-old Rodgers there. On first down, Warren gets it. And almost almost broke it. And hanging on for dear life was Ashton Davis, and a gain of 5 on the play. And it's a good point that you bring up, Joe.
Peacock stalker.
Last year in Green Bay, last year in New York, and then this year with Pittsburgh, he really has not gotten the ball down the field as much. And he's had to rely more on just
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Buffalo Bills.
I'd like one.
With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from a snowy Orchard Park. He's across the 20.
Well, I didn't have, I don't think I would say I had dinner yet. I would say I had breakfast and lunch. I'm a little behind. I had egg, bacon, and cheese toaster strudel for breakfast.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be.
And then for lunch, I just had some.
Try again. It's second and 10. Hurts working in the pistol. He's going to air this one out. Looking
Go, Maxwell. You called it. For lunch, I had these Tyson honey battered chicken tender little thingies.
That interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
They'll run with Gilliam. And it's strong. First down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Throwing now, Allen. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. Big play there for the Bills. 31 yards.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's first and goal. Hook. Will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all
You're
year.
counting that down already, huh? I mean, I guess I don't blame you, but... Oh, they're showing it on the thing. That's funny. I thought you were counting it down. I was like, dang, my boy already got the countdown going on. Not even in the playoffs, and we're talking about the draft.
Following the touchdown,
that's funny.
Is back to kick it off. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They still deuce close. The same formation he was in last time?
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line. Now it's second and 1. Once again, it's Barkley. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of
63.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll come up here first and 10. Hurts will work here from the pistol. That is incomplete.
Give me that pick.
No way to force the football in there. Good enough. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Running from the pistol with Barkley. And he'll maneuver his way.
I don't know if that's surprising. He's got such a weak arm.
There to make the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
On third down, it's Hurts. He's got this one complete to Goddard. A gain there of 15. First down, Philadelphia.
Eagles first down. A gain of 15. And
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's got room to roam. And he will get into the end zone. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown.
Is that McDaniel's record?
Perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Oh, it's Tua's record. I guess they're maybe the same.
7 apiece, and the kick's away. But dangerous Miko Hardman on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
I like Patrick Queen. Oh, did he do something?
On the ground, it's perfect to start this drive. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, the pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Did he just sack me?
The 20-yard line.
Without my guy blocking?
The safety bursting through there to require the sack.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Now Allen facing 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long...
Offense, 5-yard penalty, still 4th down. Well, any idea of going for it goes out the window with that delay of game, so the punt will be forthcoming from Jake Bailey. Yeah, it does now, and, you know, we talk about it from time to time, Joe, when you're talking about a team who isn't eliminated, but they're close in the Miami Dolphins, and we saw Pittsburgh go for it in a similar situation, and yet Mike McDaniel chooses to punt, which is what he was going to do
at FBI.
the delay game penalty.
Way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Allen. That is brought in. Running play on 4th and long. 54 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Two minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Allen will give this to Davis. And he'll get forward for a couple. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Now a design run. It's Allen.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Now a 3rd and 2. From the gun, throw here for Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the gun, Josh Allen. This one caught just past the pylon. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, like the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Holding.
Prater, extra point is good. And the Bills will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Ooh.
Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away. Here is Shipley on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And they'll let out to run another play. Instead, just take a knee, take this on into the locker room. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Hardman now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
I know Darnell Washington is huge, bro.
19 yards.
Here's a design run. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage. And that's
We ain't wrong about that.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted
He's
to
almost
start
too
this
big
drive.
to be a tight end.
To get blown up at the point of attack. There was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's a handoff to Cook. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it. Third down and 9.
A gain of 2 brings up a third and 9.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. And that is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And it's going to bring up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen.
Oh my gosh, they all ran. Oh.
The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Keep running, you bum.
A first down throw for Hurts.
Oh, he gets a positive benefit when everyone runs together. My guy's just act all dumb.
Inside the 5. Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
First down. First and goal.
Saquon. And he'll go down. That's at the 4-yard line. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd.
And in motion is Brown.
4-yard line.
Barkley. And this is not going to do either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's 3rd and goal.
Gain of 1 yard on the play.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal. They'll run with Barkley. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
I know, right? In all that mumbo jumbo.
That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line. 16 yards on the game. And a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now Allen on 1st down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
5 yards on the play. That's another Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
It's a little risky because he doesn't have a ton of separation. That's
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Couple of 1st downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10 up at the 42. Play action now, and here's Allen. That's taken in James Cook. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Well, that 2nd down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they are in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? And now it brings up a pretty interesting 3rd down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
22 yards.
Allen to his tight end, Kincaid, and the Bills have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Middle.
A run, this is Gilliam. And they bring him down inside the 20.
Big game.
Around the right side, get back into the vision of the quarterback and catch the football at the intermediate level.
He's trying to defend the I form with the mid blitz. That's not an I form defense.
Ends up picking 4 where Malik Harrison made the stop. This is an offense here tonight.
Oh, dang. It says top 1 player.
Just in the first 15 plays of this ball.
Top 1.
They'll go 2 back, they'll go extra offensive linemen, 3 running backs, and they mix it up pretty good.
So now I don't even get to see what my actual division is anymore because apparently that's messed up.
Within the passing game the first 2 years, and now he's taken that and he's done some of the things that we saw.
Bro, what is going on?
2nd down and 6, Achane cuts it back. There have been 9 different personnel groupings.
Okay.
For Mike McDaniel's offense, and we've still got 6 minutes left.
It says top 100, but underneath it says top 1.
That have
But I'm not in the top 100. That should only you should only get that once you get into the top 100. I don't get that.
One of the things they like to do, watch when these offensive linemen break the huddle and the way that they sprint to the line of scrimmage. And Mike McDaniel likes to give looks that defenses just aren't accustomed to.
But I don't think you actually get the little thing for it and everything, do you?
And off they go. It's a
Oh my god, why does everything load so slowly?
And a loss of 3 on the play. It's 4th down, and Riley Patterson comes out as a result. Well, Patrick Queen, when he can run and hit, there's not a lot of linebackers in this league that aren't going to make this play. And he just has a free run with no blockers contesting him, and he gets to Gordon before Gordon ever even really gets the ball in his hands. And Gordon's slow to get up. He's getting up right now. He is a big back, 6'2", 225, and Patrick Queen able to get through, bring him down, and bring up 4th down. There are the numbers for Ollie Gordon, who's from Texas. Played collegiately at Oklahoma State. And a 6th-round pick in this past draft. He started to leave the field and then stopped. He's a little different back than what we're accustomed to seeing, at least from the other two. Here's another look at the end of that play. And they're walking him off the field and was wondering whether or not Mike McDaniel might go for it here, or what is this, 54 yards. And he's going to let try to cut away with 3 points. Well, Riley Patterson hit his career 53 yards last week at the Jets. And on this cold night in a place that's historically tough to kick, 54-yard try. High snap kick.
I think he made it. Good kick.
And Patterson has the first points of the night and a new career long. 54 yards. And the first points belong to the Dolphins on the road. A ring at PPG Place here in Pittsburgh. Steelers down.
All right, let's play one more. One last one. Dual current alternate.
Oh, it is a winter wonderland indeed. The snow is falling in upstate New York as you get a look inside Highmark Stadium at Orchard Park. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. A good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here we go, set. 10 black. Check.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 6.
52 blasters.
Love looking to throw it. Got his man, that's Luke Musgrave. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now a give to Jacobs running right. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that hole right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
Into space at the 45. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Green Bay.
50, green. Switch, ready.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find the hole.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing. Love. A short throw to Musgrave. The 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big play that time on the catch and run. 37 yards. Now Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Romeo Doubs, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Packers have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Y'all can't talk about basic. You better know power.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Throwing to start the drive. Allen going to run with it. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
I didn't even know you were still here. I thought you left. You have a good night, bro.
Here's Davis running right. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard.
Well, you were gone. You weren't saying nothing.
4 yards the pickup, first
Beast,
down.
man. That's my last one, and I'm jumping off of here.
Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Look at that, I have Instagram too.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Brandon Cooks, 60 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from evening this one up. Prater for the extra point. And we are tied at 7.
Ties the game at 7. Tyler Bass to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I looked to repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Packers.
Here we go. Here we ready?
Love, they go play action now. Now a run here off the RPO.
Come on, EA Sports. A good thing he missed that throw. I was literally right next to him and I pressed the tackle button and like, no. No. Cannot happen.
Couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Okay,
3rd and 8.
Ball red. Let's go now. Right, 40. Touchdown.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He'll try and do this himself. And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down per minute and then out. Obviously, no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
45, white, red, sight, yellow, blue, black, red.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Turnover on down.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Left side, Cook. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. And complete right side to Cook. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Here is 3rd and 5. Now Allen. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Palmer, as the first half is winding down. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Now Prater to add the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And he's got it inside the 10. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Final play of the half, Love. And he's going to go down. So they pass up the field goal attempt to go for 6, but as a result, they leave points on the field, and that's going to do it for this first half.
Wow, what an effort by Gino. Oh, his leg got bent bad there.
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Not too many breaks ahead according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Oh, he face messed him, and his leg got bent.
I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, but that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Give him 40 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Swinging this out right here for Cook. And 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Now Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. Allen in the offense staying put. They'll go for it on fourth. To the air, Allen. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They'll get 23 yards there. And the Bills are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
70 Lions. Ready, ready?
Pushes him aside at the 10. And the Bills are going to be set up with a first and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets him down to the 6-yard line.
That's another Bills. First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Down 80.
Taken by the Steelers there.
They'll try to run forward with Davis. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
319. Alert.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Certainly not what the offense wanted down here, going in the wrong direction.
Yeah, well, look who got involved. I mean, when you got a strong safety who can drop into the box, never needs an invitation to be one of those guys in run defense, does he? Wakes up every morning just a little bit ticked off.
And now can they reverse the trend on third and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Now this time, Allen will throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Brandon Cooks. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Prater on to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Next to score, Bills 21, Packers 7. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Love now. A short throw to Musgrave. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Here's Love. That's going to be caught downfield by Reed. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. Touchdown!
Let's get there. I shouldn't have done that.
Jaden Reed, 67 yards. And the Packers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. McManus's point after is good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Allen going to change this at the line. 2nd and 11. Allen going to run with it. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
And now an audible here into something else.
4 minutes, 54 seconds. The Dolphins with 17 seconds, no timeouts. And the Steelers get the ball to start the second.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try the wide side with Cook. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
So with your team leading in the fourth quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Allen now on the option right. Well, that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge game, but it shows how hard it can be to stop it.
Yeah, I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. And they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ballgame. And the kick for the 41-year-old is up and good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Good game.
We talked so much on countdown about their ability to run and Pittsburgh's inability to stop it. How has Pittsburgh done thus far in the first half? Well, first of all, they've done a great job of limiting the explosive play. Yeah. That's a big thing. They're so good at creating all of these intricate designs that really create big chunks. You can eliminate those on 1st, 2nd down. You get them in a 3rd down situation. That's what Miami struggled offensively all season long. Yeah, you look early on in that game. Herbig makes a play where Angle is on his back and reaches up. That was a play that could have gotten out of the gate. And when you see some good tackles on the back end by the secondary of the Pittsburgh Steelers, but even on the other side of the ball, the Pittsburgh Steelers have had some open space against defensive backs and linebackers, and the Miami Dolphins have tackled so well. That's why this game is close. Jordan Brooks has been yeah, absolutely. On a frickin' night where Pittsburgh scores and gets the ball coming out of the locker room, if they were to score to start the second half, feels like the kind of thing where it might be not insurmountable. No, you just have to come back. That's ultimately important, right? It's about winning the final 4 of the first half and the first 4 of the second, and the Pittsburgh Steelers has an opportunity to double up in points. And now at halftime, they're going to be honoring some of are all-time greats, so this place could be a fever pitch. Starting that second half as well. We will continue with more at the half here.
30-10. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Good little start to